Hello, everybody. I am back with my next question for DevOps and SRE interviews. But before I do that, let's make it to a slideshow so you can see better. Okay, so just to give you a little background in the sequence of the videos, I'm going through top 15 topics that I have discovered to be the most important topics for DevOps and SRE interviews based on job descriptions in LinkedIn. Top ones are more important than the ones at the bottom. So when you're studying, make sure you study the top ones more than the ones at the bottom. Today, I am on number 13, Kubernetes. But actually, to be honest with you, this question is a combination of 13 and 14, which is Dockers or containers, right? So it's really more of a number 14 question. The reason I am focusing on this today is because, in my experience, this topic is more important than number 13. That seems way too low. But that's just my experience, my intuition, my judgment. Data shows otherwise. So just for your awareness. So today's question on containers slash Kubernetes is, what is a sidecar container in Kubernetes, and what does it actually do? How does it help with the main application? And can you give me an example of that, right? Here, the interviewer is looking for your understanding of different kinds of containers in pods, and he or she is looking to see that you know that there are more than just one kind, right? And also, if you play with Kubernetes to some extent, you would run into this pattern of sidecar containers pretty frequently, and so you should know in which cases this could be useful. So before I get to the answer, though, I just wanted to remind you that FloydSpencer.com, he is my career advisor. He's fantastic. He's giving away 1 hour free session to anybody who's in the job market today. So please take advantage of that. And again, I get no financial benefit out of this. So now back to the question and the answers of site. Normally, or more frequently, in a pod, in a container, normally has one container. It runs whatever application is to run, and that's it. So when you do a replica set or you do a deployment, when it builds up multiple pods with the same container, each pod will have just one container. But sometimes you want something else to be done just alongside the application, that you don't want to mix the two. You don't want to mingle the two for whatever reason, right? Maybe capacity, maybe whatever, right? You just want that to be separate. In which case, you can actually have more than one container running in a single pod, right? These containers are called sidecar containers. Well, what do you do with it? You can do almost anything with it, but normally it's used for logging, monitoring, data synchronization, proxying, all kinds of other auxiliary or side tasks that are not directly contained in the application's purpose. So all the other stuff can go into the side container, right? It is doing stuff, it's doing work, but it's not doing the work of the application that's servicing the production environment, right? Um, Say example use case, as you may have already guessed, if you want logs from the application container to go into some kind of data store or something like that, it's a good place to put them in the sidecar container, because then it does the job, but it doesn't conflict with the application's performance, right? That's a very common use of using a side container. Sometimes you can also send metrics using side containers from the application, so that you can then use that in some kind of graph on a dashboard or whatever, right? So basically, any sideshow stuff that's happening with the application should go into a sidecar container. If you have a question from me, you can reach me. You can find me using my name, and I will try my best to answer your question. If you found this video useful, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.